This is a partially disassembled EUFY Robovac 11. It's a very common model that you can buy on Amazon, and this is actually the third one I've had still under warranty. They're pretty cool little machines, but they do go wrong with sort of fairly alarming frequency. But I thought it'd be good just to show a few sort of tips and tricks and things like that. But one in particular that's got me. On the bottom of the vac, it's really helpful. You get well, it just focuses. Let's try that. There we go. So you get various things. You get like you combine to get a sort of an output of what the fault code is. So it's the indicator whether it's flashing or whether it's steady, and the number of beeps. The one that I've had the main issues with is the 2 beeps, red indicator flashing and a couple of beeps, and it just basically says that Robovac's bumper is stuck. And basically what's happening is pretty easy to show. So I've taken this as the roll off the bench. So I've taken off the two that's the front bumper, the 2 parts that make up the front bumper, and then yeah, that's the connector that connects to there and sort of does all the chatting to the sensors on the front. But basically there's 2 around at the front, these 2 chaps here, and so when it hits that side, or when it hits, where is it? There we go. That side, that knows it's hit a wall, and then it's sort of obviously the whatever the brains of the machine sort of says, okay, I'm going to head off and move around and do something else. But what's actually been happening, quite interestingly, is this one is getting stuck. So when that goes down there, it then sort of jams in here and doesn't pop back out. So it's a bit of a design flaw, really. So it's just a question of, and it's not something I've sort of remediated yet, but it's just a question of either taking off some of this plastic off this side or off the inside, and maybe chucking a bit of Vaseline in there for good measure or something like that, and that should sort of prevent it doing that. I know that there's already a newer model on the market, so hopefully they're sort of fixing some of these like design quirks. This is essentially just a rip-off of the more expensive manufacturer, whatever it's called, like the Dysons and whatever it is, whatever the market leader was, can't remember. Anyway, this one's a much cheaper version, so you get what you pay for, I guess. But yeah, I thought that would be helpful.